New this morning, the suspect accused of a deadly shooting in Greensboro last month is set to appear in court today. Marquise Shropshire was arrested for the August 2nd murder of Tiffany Holmes Williams. Her body was found in an abandoned building on South Church Street. Shropshire faces several charges, including first-degree murder. He is currently being held without bond at the Guilford County Jail. Students at Winston-Salem State University say mold is growing on several surfaces in their dorm rooms. Our Star Connor joins us live with plans the university has to handle this issue. Star.
Well, Audrey, it all started when one student says that she found mold inside of her dorm room, Atkins Hall, back in August. Now, this student says that she wants to remain anonymous and says that she and others spotted mold on their beds, their floors, and their personal belongings. Now, she says after reaching out to the university, she's hoping that they can solve this issue.
Told me that they had already done the roommate request change, so I couldn't do anything. And if they were able to find available space, it would take a while.
Now, we reached out to Winston-Salem State University about the issue, and they say they are aware of students' concerns and they plan on monitoring the situation and hopefully relocating these students who have experienced moisture issues in their rooms. Now, the university says they are doing air quality checks, HVAC renovations, and adding dehumidifiers in students' rooms. Here in Winston-Salem, I'm Star Connor for WXII 12 News.
Thank you, Star. A reminder this morning, Alamance Burlington schools are having a full day of classes today instead of a previously planned half day. This was removed when the district made calendar revisions to account for losing 2 weeks of instruction due to mold remediation efforts. The district says only Alamance Burlington Early College at ACC will have early release today. The Guilford County School Board has sworn in its newest member. Michael Logan will take over the District 3 seat for Bill Goebel, who announced yesterday he was stepping down. Goebel, a Republican, was voted in by Democrats on the school board after they refused to seat Logan. WXII 12 News spoke with him after last night's meeting.
I've always knew it was going to happen. I mean, if y'all have noticed, I've never gave up. Even after they turned me down, I still showed up at every board meeting. I showed up at most every committee meeting. I've been involved in the schools. I never stepped aside. But I'm also willing to work together. It's up to them.
Whether you agree or disagree, the board has followed the law and has made the decisions that it has the duty and obligation to make, and did so again tonight.
And Goebel plans to run again in March. He says he'd rather have the voters decide who represents District 3. We can expect to find out what the Federal Reserve plans to do with interest rates later today. The Fed has raised the key rate, which determines how much it costs to borrow money, in 11 of its last 12 meetings. This dates back to March of 2022, when inflation was the highest it had been in decades. The only time the Fed has kept the key rate the same was in June of this year. Analysts expect another pause this time. The key rate is currently 5.5%, the highest it's been in 22 years. A local financial analyst tells us this shows the Fed is finally winning the battle against inflation. It also shows the economy is slowing down.
I think that we are likely looking at the high in interest rates right now, with some potential for rate cuts, maybe late 2024, probably most certainly by 2025. I would advise people to, I think, continue living their lives. The economy is slowing, but it's by design. I don't think there's anything to be fearful of in this slowdown.
And we are expecting that announcement to come at 2 o'clock this afternoon, followed by a press conference from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell at 2:30. We head to Raleigh now, where lawmakers have finally reached a budget agreement that will not include casinos or video lottery terminals. Senate Leader Phil Berger and House Speaker Tim Moore announced this decision last night. Votes are expected to come later this week. State Republicans have been working on getting those votes necessary to enact language to authorize 4 new casinos and regulate video gambling machines. Those Republicans now plan to pass a final standalone budget that will also expand Medicaid coverage for hundreds of thousands of adults. A state budget was supposed to be in place when the new fiscal year began on July 1st, more than 81 days ago.